this time the pilot decides to hook around, catches the rope ladder on a fence. Suddenly we're diving, heading straight for the river, which is black. And luckily, he was a good pilot. He was ex-military. He's pulled on the brakes. There was a guy on the other side who only had a rope around him. He's gone out the door. I've gone into the pilot seat. I got smacked in the head with the camera. And as he reversed up, I look around and it's like, oh, someone's missing. The guy on the other side. So
Yeah, he's gone.
I've looked at the harness I'm in, and I've figured out that
Yeah,
if a helicopter hits water, it's going to flip upside down because your heavy part's on top. The blades will spin just as fast underwater as what they do in the air. So you can't get out until it's fully flipped in black water in a strange harness. And it's like, the last thing I want to do is drown just because I can't get out of a harness. So from that moment on, I bought all my own safety equipment. So I could get out of anything, upside down, spinning, whatever, because I know where everything is. So I
yeah.
stuck my head out the side door, and here he is hanging onto the skids with his rope around him, and he was a bit of a large boy. So it's like he'd broken 4 ribs or something from smacking into the skids. I said, look, I can't help you up, but I'll just hang out here and keep you company
Yeah.
until we land. Because we had to wait for someone to go and unhook the rope ladder off a fence.
Oh.
So that would totally be the scariest one. There was a time in Bulgaria where this army truck's coming down the hill, and they said, okay, it's going to come down the hill, hit a personnel carrier, go over the embankment, fall over, and the gold's going to fall out the back. But where all this was happening, there was a big bush in front. So I said, okay, look, I need to put up 12-foot scaffold
Yeah.
so I can see over the bush, but we're a fair way distance, and this was a war movie. So we dug
Yeah.
trenches, bunkers, and things around the place. And they said, look, we're not going to
Yeah.
put a roll cage in the truck. So we're going to get the stunt guy to tie off the steering and
Oh.
lock down the accelerator, get it going, jump out, and let it go. So they did that. And my focus puller, he was an old guy. So I said, look, stay down there. I'll go up there by myself.
Smart move.
And so, the truck comes down the hill fastest I've ever seen this piece of shit going, misses the personnel carrier by about 10 feet, goes down the embankment, goes up on 2 wheels, and then levels out. That's when I jumped, because just as I was
Smart.
jumping off, it took out the scaffold just as I was leaving, because suddenly
Yeah.
everyone's screaming, jump!
Oh.
And it ended up snapped the camera in half, and the truck ended up another 100 yards down in a ditch we had dug. And the producer was pissed, and he's saying, why did you put the scaffold there? And I said, well, why didn't you put a roll cage in the truck? And apart from that, what if I didn't jump?
Oh, I mean, I hope you like the taste of dirt and truck.
So,
So, would
it doesn't matter where you are. They have safety officers and whatever. Personally, I look after myself. I don't trust anybody.
yeah, because the last thing you want to do, right, is be in a situation where if you had your own equipment, you could escape.
No, I had already planned. If things go south, I'm going this way, because there was a bunker and it had like sandbags and things, and I knew where I was going.
Yeah,
And as soon as that truck leveled out, I went.
because I know, like when people watch movies, you don't see the camera department, you don't see the sound, you don't see everything else. Would you say that being the cameraman's perhaps the most dangerous job? Because the actor,
So many camera operators have died.
so you'd say it's the most dangerous job in
Many.
terms of within the film industry?
Well, with Alec Baldwin on his film, the it was operator and she was also the director of photography. She got shot because no one checked the gun properly, and it had a live bullet in it.
Has that ever happened
And
to
it,
you on film where you're using blanks, but then something comes out and you've been shot?
oh, blanks, something always comes out. So I had shields, I had face shield, would do paper testing and stuff beforehand, hold it close to a sheet of paper. If it blows a hole in it, it's like, well, okay, that's not good.
That's definitely
I've been
not
hit
good.
by burning metal, explosions, things go flying. So to have a
Yeah,
helmet and whatever, you don't know. Even they put wires on car doors so they don't fly too far. There's no guarantee that wire's not going to snap.
yeah, no, that's true.
In Canada, we were going to blow up a car, and just when they said effects go hot, it went boom. Oh, anyone get that? No? Okay, we'll come back next week with another car. It's like the guy doing the effect hit the wrong wire. Luckily, no one was near it
Oh, yeah, otherwise that would
when it
have been,
exploded.
yeah, otherwise that would have been, I mean, not fun.
In Hong Kong, they were blowing up some cars, and a props guy stuck his head round the corner to have a look and got hit by a hubcap and took half his head off.
Was that were you on that film?
No, no, but you hear a lot of stories on Batman. A camera operator got killed. Director of photography, a British guy, his son got killed on a documentary. I think it was in South Africa or something. You when they're doing a stunt, I don't want anything around me because I know which way I'm going, and I'm going to go there really fast.
I
As
remember,
soon as it
could you tell everyone of
passes a
that
point,
story? Could you tell everyone of that story you told me when I can't remember, but you were doing an action movie and someone was doing something and they accidentally put something behind you and you almost fell over or you fell over and then you started guy?
oh yeah, it wasn't that part. It was just moving quickly, but someone put a bucket or something, and I tripped on it. Actually, no. It's happened a couple of times. I picked up the bucket and threw it across the room and said, "What idiot put this here?" In a film that's just coming out that we shot in Malta, the stunt guys put in a pad because I was running backwards following this guy. They put in a pad to catch a gun he was going to drop, but
Mm,
they never told me
mm.
that they're putting this pad in. So
Yeah,
it's
this
like
is the story.
I nearly go flying backwards, and then the armorer guy who was big ex marine or whatever, I just went up and started screaming right in his face. And obviously, he's not used to people approaching him in that manner because he's saying, "Oh, we got to save the gun." I said, "Dude, do you know how much more this camera's worth than that gun?"